Hi everyone, welcome back to the channels. I am simultaneously streaming on Sunny from Pluto and Meg Moonbeam. Thank you for being here. I'm back with another Pick a Crystal reading. If you've never participated in one of these before, it is an interactive video that tests your intuition and my intuition in order for you to receive a free reading that should resonate with where you are at consciously in this very moment. The readings are general and there are so many of you watching, so just keep in mind that everything I say to you today may not directly relate to your life, but in the end, you should be able to get something meaningful out of it. As of December 7th, the day before I'm filming this, Neptune has just gone direct. However, it may be hard to notice the effects of its forward movement as Uranus, Jupiter, Mercury, Mars, and the asteroid Chiron are still in retrograde motion. Retrograde is when a planet from our view is seemingly moving backward, halting the planet's forward progression. The ancient ones knew that planetary retrogrades were very important, as from honoring the gods and goddesses, and before the planet Pluto was discovered, there must be a symbol for the underworld and a time where Hades would be prevalent in the collective and in their personal lives. So it makes sense that when a planet is retrograde, the parts of our lives that said planet rules can become intensified, more difficult, or brought into the forefront. It is a time to work harder to transform the unhealed issues that the planet rules on Earth, but also within ourselves. Retrograde is an invitation to the unseen, deepest, most inner parts of our psyche. Yes, a lot of us dread these times or find ourselves rolling our eyes, but it's something that we cannot avoid if we strive for self-improvement and if we seek to heal the traumatized versions of ourselves. So, in recognizing that this is most likely a difficult time for all of us, there are still and will always be so many blessings. But I know that being on Earth isn't easy. It may be harder for some than others, and I just wanted to do a check-in, meaning we are going to discover together the areas of life that are being highlighted for you, what you're learning, and what modalities or tools you can add to your daily life that will make this transition a bit less stressful, if possible. Now, each crystal we have today are fluorite. I chose fluorite deliberately because it is a stone of intensified clarity and focus. Some look at retrogrades as a time to reset, and if there could be a perfect crystal to guide us through this time, I would say it is fluorite. Fluorite is a powerful detoxifier of the mind, body, and spirit. It absorbs and balances negative energy, which stabilizes the aura. It is a great stone for clearing the mental body by promoting clarity and soothing rapid thoughts. Fluorite's cleansing energy can help one move past unhealthy thought patterns, making room for new positive ways of thinking. This is a great stone for concentration and focus, perfect for studying or working on a project or goal. It can improve our sight and coordination physically, mentally, and spiritually. Fluorite boosts the immune system and protects us from catching illnesses. It is also very protective against EMFs and is great to hold or wear around electronics or heavy machinery, If one is feeling unsure and is looking for psychic insight into a specific situation, meditating with fluorite can help one find the answers they seek. Placing the fluorite under your pillow or beside the bed will bring you into a deep REM cycle in which you may have highly visual, specific, and prophetic dreams. You may even find solutions to your daily problems or even create inventions and come up with creative ideas while you sleep. So be sure to write or record everything down before you forget in waking life if you decide to work with fluorite in that way while you sleep. So thank you for sitting through that intro, and before we get into the reading, I'm going to take you somewhere special. To further support you during this time, and before we get into the Pick a Crystal portion of this video, we are going to allow fluorite to guide us through a quick cleansing and clarity transmission. And if you are interested in acquiring a piece of fluorite for yourself, we do have yellow and purple fluorite available in the shop, www.thescorplingshop.com. If you have a piece of fluorite, I invite you to hold it during this time. Maybe even putting it over your chakras throughout this transmission. If you have more than one piece, you can hold a piece each in both of your hands. Let's begin. I invite you to close your eyes. Let's take 3 deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Notice any sensations you have in your body or any specific thoughts that come up. Does it hurt? Does it feel good? Is there excitement or is there pain? Just pay attention to any areas of your body or life that are being highlighted at this moment. Now imagine a very large fluorite crystal appearing in front of you. It could be the size of a house, the size of a large building, or the size of a mountain. When it becomes clear in your mind's eye, start walking towards it. As you get closer, you notice a door or an opening. When you approach the door, you're invited to step inside the fluorite crystal. When you step inside, you are floating. There is no ground. There is no sky. Everything is dark and vast around you. But simultaneously, you feel secure. You may still also be aware of or feel the weight of your body. This is to ensure that you are completely safe here. As you observe the nothingness that surrounds you, you may notice shades of purples, blues, greens, yellows, or even white begin to surround your physical body and outline your aura. Acknowledge the color or colors that join you here in the darkness. And watch as they begin to pulse in and out, watch as they begin to pulse in and out as they fill your body and aura. The frequency of the colors filling your being and shining outward may feel soft, exciting, sharp, intense, or overwhelming. If there's more than one color, you may notice that each color may have a different feeling. Sit with this and again notice which part of your body is being highlighted or what visions and specific thoughts come up. Has anything shifted from before you entered the fluorite? Has anything intensified? Has anything become clearer? These are the areas of life that need your attention. These are the areas of life that may be improved or may be healing. Acknowledge them. Place your hand over your heart. Give thanks to yourself for being powerful enough to recognize these things. and share in a gratuitous moment from your heart to the fluorite crystal. When you feel satisfied with this exchange, you will see a bright light inviting you back into your 3D reality. When you are ready, step towards the light and open your eyes. Welcome to your crystal options. There are 3 fluorite crystals to choose from, starting with Group 1, a beautiful purple fluorite on quartz with chalcopyrite from China. Group 2, we have a blue cubic fluorite from Sicily. And Group 3 is a marvelous purple fluorite from Illinois. So please take your time in choosing the crystal that calls to you most, and the timestamps will be linked in the description and comments below. Hello, group number 1. If you chose this beautiful purple fluorite on quartz with chalcopyrite, then this is your retrograde city check-in. How are you doing? You have been going through a period of recovery. It may seem like everything turned upside down or broke down all at once, but the truth is it's been boiling up for a while. You were probably just managing life by avoiding the issues. You are being forced to change, pace, and rebuild. This could be a daunting task or causing a lot of anxiety, but all these retrograde planets are showing you what no longer fits or is working in your life. Not all is lost. You are a visionary. You got yourself to where you are now, and you can get yourself to the next stage. If this is in regards to work or a relationship, the way you've been handling it has run its course, and it's time to rethink the way forward. Maybe your job no longer serves you, is the main source of your stress, anxiety, or depression. Maybe your romantic relationship feels stagnant and it's time to break up or find solutions to your interpersonal problems. Either way, something has come to an end. Endings are hard. We have to let go of what we knew or what felt safe, build the strength and find the bravery within to move forward and start something new. You can go over a situation a million times in your head, but what has happened or what other people do is out of your control. You are being tasked to take control of what you want or need. What will benefit you most moving forward? This is a time of great inner reflection. What do you want? What do you want your life to look like? What do you want to prioritize in your relationships? What will make you feel fulfilled in your career? You have to ask yourself these serious questions and believe that you are fully in control of creating something new for yourself. No, we cannot control outcomes, but we can control how we get there. No, we cannot control what people do, but we can control how or what we communicate to others. It is also important to take a step back and rest if needed if you are feeling completely overwhelmed or unwell mentally and emotionally. Serious self-reflection can be very heavy and send us into a dark night of the soul. It is hard and there is pain associated with this process. Think of it as recognizing a pattern, behavior, or piece of yourself that is no longer serving your personal growth or supporting your true life path. It hurts because we are losing a piece of ourselves. It dies to make way for a rebirth. The death-rebirth process is never easy, so remember to take it easy and not judge yourself if you find you can't bring yourself to be productive in the coming days or weeks. Yes, you may be in the midst of an ending, but know there is a beautiful new beginning right around the corner, and it is your light, passion, and creative vision that will get you there. Turn to trusted loved ones for support if needed, or
for a welcome distraction, especially during the holidays. Practice self soothing behavior like immersing yourself in nature, taking salt baths, watching joyful movies, eating your favorite food, and spending time with people who love you. This is necessary. It may not be your first dark night of the soul, and it might not be your last, but it is part of life. And yes, it's difficult in the moment, but like everything else, it is temporary. And when these old doors close, so many new ones are opening. So be kind to yourself and take the initiative to heal and move forward. If this reading resonated, please let me know by commenting, "I am brave," below. I love you. Bye. Hi, group number 2. If you chose this beautiful blue fluorite crystal from Sicily, then this is your retrograde city check-in. How are you doing? Here, I see you feeling a lot of pressure to accomplish and feel a sense of achievement. Being productive in your work is not necessarily a negative thing, but do the intentions behind what you are doing align with your core values? Who are you doing it for? Are you trying to meet someone's expectations, or has the long run of life, belief systems, and conditioning affected how you perceive what you should or shouldn't be doing? Are you holding on to one thing in order to avoid a disaster? What if the real disaster is a consequence of your rigidity or stubbornness? Have you thought about it this way? Or are you on autopilot? Think about this for a moment. Letting go of what you were taught or told by others. Are you living according to the flow of what will be best for you? Or has what you think may be best for you become a stressful chore? Was something once fulfilling feeling draining or scary now? Is there no end or reward in sight? You are being asked to shift your perspective or test yourself to adopt a new outlook towards what it is you are working to accomplish. This is a time of spiritual transformation and awakening. You are being called to explore your psyche, spirituality, human nature, and your life at a deeper level. You may even be called to share what you learn or find after taking a deep dive within your mind. I can say without a doubt that you are here to be of service to others, to help guide and lead. And when someone has these leadership qualities and roles, it can be easy to succumb to the pressure, expectations, and judgments of others when you are being treated as if you have a special responsibility. And some people may treat you in this way subconsciously as they feel the natural power and wisdom you possess. As they feel less in control of themselves, they may look to you to fix everything. Others may treat you more harshly because they see your potential and want you to succeed. Either way, you are being shown that you have a divine purpose here. But what matters most is how you approach this mission for yourself. Not only can we adjust ourselves to the judgments of others, but we can also diminish or limit ourselves based on our own self criticism. So you are being asked to look at yourself and whatever area of life this pertains to with mindfulness. You can surround yourself with people who you respect or who you see eye to eye with, people who may be on similar paths or may have made achievements in the same field as you. It could be a good time to seek out a mentor, whether it's listening to pre recorded teachings online, joining online courses or classes, or joining in person seminars. This will help with the perspective shift that you are being asked to have as well. Remember that you are on the right path, but you may just need to make some adjustments. Keep going, keep focusing on your goals. For your mental health and well being, it would probably be best to break down some of your goals into smaller steps instead of focusing solely on the preferred outcome. Make really specific step by step actions that you can take, bringing you forward with less pressure. Build the momentum and pay attention to what feels fulfilling and what feels draining. If this reading resonated with you, let me know by commenting, "I am enough," below. I love you. Bye. Hello, group 3. If you chose this beautiful purple fluorite, then this is your retrograde city check in. How are you doing? Wow, how far you've come and how far you'll go. I honestly feel that you should be really proud of yourself. To me, this looks like someone who suffered from a lot of dramatic and traumatic situations in life, which then created toxic behavioral patterns that were very difficult to heal or pull away from. Be proud of yourself. I feel that you are in a forgiveness stage. Guilt, shame, grief, abandonment, or PTSD could be some of the things that you've struggled with in life. Know that it's okay. You are not broken. There's nothing wrong with you. We cannot control the circumstances we were brought into as children, and we cannot control what others do or how they treat us. But as we grow and get older, it is apparent that we can control how we act or respond to the ongoings around us. You may have had to resort to some pretty intense survival mechanisms like lying, deception, or completely creating a false personality in order to deal with your unique situations and relationships. It could have been for protection from a potentially dangerous person or environment, or it could have been a way to escape your reality and create an image that you believed others would find more appealing or likable. If you haven't already, you are about to realize that you are no longer need to resort to these old behaviors. Things have probably quieted down in your life, negative influences and people have been eliminated, and you've had enough time away to gain new insights, to see things from different perspectives, and to heal or be with yourself and do things that are healthier for you. More independence away from an abusive situation. If you haven't already, it is definitely encouraged for you to start therapy, whether it's seeing a professional one on one, joining a support group, or receiving some type of alternative therapy like hypnosis, regression therapy, energy healing, shamanic healing, or whatever you feel you could benefit most from. Know that you are fully supported not only by your loved ones in life, but by God, the angels, and your guides in the higher realms as well. I know you've been through many changes in your life, but with this Uranus card, I see more change, positive change, something very unexpected. So don't fret or let anxiety fill your head. With your history, I can see how the thought of change can be very overwhelming and scary, but this is something you can actually look forward to. This is something that you have to look forward to. And this is due to all the positive steps you've been taking to bettering your life. Whether you realize it or not, you have been taking crucial steps towards healing and growth. Something recommended for you may be starting a journal if you haven't already, or making gratitude lists. Just flow with it. This is a self love activity that doesn't need much pressure. You can literally write anything from what happened during your day to what you're feeling and thinking. This can help you establish some self awareness, understanding, and self trust. The gratitude list will also be a helpful tool in strengthening your relationship to yourself, but to also build on things you have to look forward to in life or to remind you what's worth living for. It can also further your development in healing from personal traumatic experiences. When participating in this practice, you may be led down new and unexplored avenues. Maybe you'll find new goals that you'd like to set for yourself or how you'd like to approach life from now on. It's easy for us to overcomplicate things in our minds. Sometimes the simple things sound silly, but it is in the simplification of things that we can find the facts, the truth, or the core. So if this reading resonated with you, please comment, "I love myself," below. I love you. Bye.